Hello YouTube! I am back after a little bit of mining, and we're gonna have some fun with the smeltery today. Okay, so I just made a tool forge. As you can blatantly see, I was using special crafting on so that it would be a cool little intro. But now I'm going to look at the recipe for a couple of things I want. I know I want a hammer, and I know I want a lumber axe. Because I don't know if you've been able to notice, but I've been a little. I haven't been wanting to go mining before I got a hammer, because I knew I was so close to getting it. And I also wanted the lumber axe, because this is all of my wood. This is pretty much all of my wood. And then I also want a rapier. So, we're going to go through the process to craft all this. Now, off camera, I've made, I think, all the molds we'll need. And so, let's see, I'm going to need, what, this much? 32, yeah, I think 32. So, I'm going to be smelting so much cobalt. I did refuel the lava a little, and you might notice that I have a new smelter drain over here. I already ran into an issue with having a little extra iron, and I had accidentally poured it into the basin, so I didn't want to deal with making it into, 5 ingots. So, what I'm going to do is, if I do miscalculate, like something like my cobalt. So I don't have the same issue I had on the server where I accidentally mixed cobalt with ardite and made some manilium by accident. I'll be able to pour out any extra into this tank. And then I have another tank I'm going to put here. Because I can still barely craft on this stencil table. I still want to be able to. And you can see I have a few more patterns because I made all the bits out of stone that you can see over here. So, let's see. This almost melted? Yep, almost. So, yeah, it's just all disappearing at once. So, first thing, I need that. Let's see, what all am I going to need? I'm going to need 2 plates for that, and then 1 plate for this. So, 3 plates. Plates take quite a while because it takes 8 ingots to fill it. So, let's see, that's 1. And I think these stack. I'm not really sure. Other than crafting the hammer, I don't think I ever, or you normally never end up with too many of the same thing. But yeah, they stack. Okay, so I just said I need 3. I just said this and I already forgot. So 3 of these, and then I guess I can make the hammer bit. Hammer, just 1 of these, then 1 broad axe head, and I think that'll be all of my cobalt. Oh, maybe I miscalculated. Maybe I actually need even more cobalt. I do. I actually need more cobalt than what I put in there. So, just to move this along a little faster, I'm going to go ahead and stick the ardite in there. And that's because ardite makes a really good handle. Because not only does it have the highest handle modifier in the game, I think it's better than manilium. I'm not sure. I don't have the book, but if it's not better than manilium, it's close to it. And it gives stonebound 2. So it has that added benefit as well. And of course, the reason I'm using cobalt, of course, is because it's the fastest mining modifier in the game. Well, out of Tinker's anyway. So, I'm going to have 2 cobalt plates and I guess a cobalt hammer, hammerhead as well. I realize I'm missing out on some paper that I could use to make it last longer, but I honestly don't, or a little paper to make it mine faster, but honestly, I don't want to pour all that redstone in, because I don't think I'll be manual mining all that much. I'll start doing a lot of automated mining, and so by the time that I've gotten that much redstone, I'm probably not manually mining most of the time, but I can go ahead and make the hammer over here. So let's see, 2 plates. Oh, nope, wrong order, darn. So, Silver Smasher 75. What I normally name my hammers. So yeah, this will have stonebound and reinforced 2. I thought that was supposed to be stonebound 2 because of ardite. I'll have to check that later, but sweet. And with reinforced, it's already gonna last quite a while longer than what? How many uses does it say? It says, yeah, 14,400 uses. And then reinforced 2 on top of that, which is like unbreaking. So I do need more cobalt, of course. So I'm gonna need 4 cobalt to go in there for the 8 of that. Then I also want a little bit of extra cobalt to turn into manilium. So I'm gonna put cobalt and ardite in there, and I think that'll get me 1 manilium out of the both of those ores. That'll allow me to make my sword blade, because I plan on making a rapier. Ooh, and I'm gonna want extra ardite out of this, but I do have to wait, or else it's gonna melt in with the rest of the cobalt. So actually, if I give this a little extra leeway, I think if I put it in now, I'll be able to deal with it fast enough. So let's see. First thing I need is the axe head, because I don't have one of those yet. So as soon as that cobalt is done, I'm going to want to start pouring. Okay, so pour. So I'm going to start pouring the cobalt. That cobalt's all going to get good. There's going to be a little bit of manilium. It's probably going to cut off the stuff. But as long as I get through this before... Okay, so now I have manilium, so I need a sword blade. So I have that. And I don't need another tough tool rod. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's what I want. I want that. So I got the manilium. Oh, I have extra manilium. Ah, that's actually okay. So, then I want... Ooh, I didn't make a normal thing. So, this is why it's actually nice to have a little bit of extra aluminum brass, because now I can just melt that down. Get the rest of that there and there. So, okay, I have this. So I do need to choose what I want as a binding, or the what is it called? Tough binding pattern, or tough binding. Okay, I actually said that the first time. But I'm wanting to use paper, but I actually don't have that much sugarcane, so I'm growing a little out here. You see, you zombie are not waiting for my rapier to be done. You are impatient. But let's see. I'm gonna place that down. Oh, okay. I gotta wait. Darn creeper. Come on, get up. So I'm thinking that at least the rapier, I want to make the little guard out of paper, and I'm thinking I might want to use that on the axe. I'm not sure. Can't remember all the modifiers for axe, so I'm not. On second thought, I'm actually pretty certain that I don't want to use paper on the axe. Instead, I'll probably choose something that just gives it like, let's see. I'm already using cobalt, so it has reinforced, and it's using ardite, so I have stonebound. So I'm not sure what I should use as a binding. I could just like be lazy and like use netherrack or cobblestone, but I'm thinking that, you know what? I don't know what to put on the binding. Actually, now that I'm remembering, tough tool binding actually does have some effect on durability. So, or I think so anyway. I think it has something similar to a handle modifier, but I don't have the books because I don't have enough sugarcane to make paper for the books, because I accidentally crafted my smeltery thing into a diary of the tinker off camera. It was actually an accident. But let's see. I actually have books, but I need paper to make these books. So, I could make it out of thaumium. That'd be expensive. I don't have that. I only have 3 thaumium. I'd rather not use it all on a single axe. So, come on, just grow. while I'm not paying attention so I can choose you. Is it just me or do essence berries, like, give you more than they used to? Ah, okay. Oh, not that many. So I'm going to take this, convert it to paper, and then, let's see. Yeah, I still haven't made a door. I actually was thinking about doing this off camera like I said I would, but then I realized that what a better way, good way to show off the hammer would be to actually, like, use it to tear down a building. So I thought that'd be kind of cool to see. See, tough tool binding. I think paper only counts as half, doesn't it? Ah, dookie. Okay, so just because I'm lazy and impatient, I'm gonna go ahead and make it out of cobblestone. So deal with it. It's gonna take 3 cobble. Yep. Okay, so now I should be able to craft the axe. Come on, guess everything. Nope. Ah. You shift click in such a weird order. Or swinger. 75. I do like using my name in alliteration. See, now I have like 2 versions of stone. Oh, one of those stone bounds is red. I'm assuming that's secretly a stone bound too that it doesn't tell you about. So that's cool. So I have the 2 of these. But I am at least going to make this handle out of paper, which I don't seem to have in here. Okay, so I need the little handguard. Come on. Crossbar. There we go. So I'm gonna have that. And I actually have a stone fragment on me, so just a stone crossbar. Wait, why did I make stone? Yeah, I need paper, not stone. So, paper crossbar. See, paper only counts as half a material. Little sad. And I want to make something out of ardite. That's aluminum brass. There is ardite in there that you can, like, barely click on. So, that's wonderful. And let's see, let's use a stick. Okay, let's turn this stick into a handle. Because you know what? This doesn't count as a tool rod. You see, there's literally nothing else. Oh, maybe wood won't even work. Wooden tool rods are really annoying because they look like sticks. They don't work like stick. Oh, I needed to put the aluminum brass. Hold on. I want to just see if I crafted that cobblestone for nothing. This probably still would have worked with the stick. Yep. Okay. Making an all stone tool in here. So let's see. There's the tool rod cast. Now I want the ardite. I think that's on bottom. Tool rod should be real cheap. So I have this. I'm gonna make a rapier. Manilium, ardite, and paper. Silver Slayer 75. Oh, prepare to fight. I don't even know what that achievement is for. Let's see. I do like how a bunch of the mods have decided they'd start adding thing. Okay, let's see. Create your first weapon. Slay a mob. Okay, I think I can do this. How many hearts does this do? I know it doesn't do... Rapiers don't do much right off the bat. They do... This still does 4 hearts. That does... Wait. 4 hearts or 4? 4. So 2 hearts. So it's about half as much as that, except I can spam it, and it ignores armor. There we go. Now, if anyone who doesn't know what I mean when I say spam... Come on. Ah. Okay, that was a very poor example because he kept turning away from me. But basically, it goes as fast as you can click. So, most of the time when you're fighting mobs and stuff, there's a little invisible, or it's pretty hard to notice little timer of invincibility after you hit them. They can't get swung out a second time, meaning there's a limit to how fast you can kill them. The rapier, it's just how fast can you click? Because he thought that there needed to be an OP weapon in the game that everyone thought was bad until they saw how OP it was. Because rapiers don't actually look like they do that much damage. 4 damage is not a lot. I mean, the sapphire sword was a lot easier to make, and it's 7. And then there's this. This little sword. And honestly, the sword right now isn't all that good. Also, you're about grown. Let's see, I was ablaze earlier, so I turned off particles. So, all particles. Oh, yep, you're doing the glow stuff. And a pearl! So, you know that end stone I found a while back? Ender lily seeds actually go faster on it, and harvest them, they have a small chance to double, so I can get more seeds. And that'll be great if I can manage to get more of these, because then that means that, well, there is a really, really roundabout way to harvest, or to automate harvesting these. I can guarantee you. Can't think of the easiest way to do it right now, but there's plenty of ways to break and place blocks in the game. Excuse me, I apologize. So, let's see. I have a hammer, and I guess I might want to make a pick. Yeah, let's go ahead and make a pickaxe. I can give the pickaxe the paper binding and stuff. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I just emptied paper out of my inventory, and now I have to get back up to my tree. So, yeah. Forward thinking. Paper is probably in the top chest. I don't think I can reach from here. Nope. You know what? There's now a secret way up the back of my tree. Paper right here. Okay. Run off the cloud! Run onto the cloud, whatever. So, since this is so slow, and let's see, there is like another thing of Ardite, so I can make another one of these. And I think there's still one more Ardite. There's still even another Manilium, so I think that'll be able to get me my pickaxe head, which is nice. No, 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 not an Ardite pick. I actually don't even want Manilium. You know what? I know I have 1 ingot, so I can just do this for Manilium. So, I think I can actually melt you back down, right? Okay, so if I need Ardite later, I can just melt you back down. That was a mistake. Ooh, copper. So, Manilium. I've decided it's Manilium. It's close enough to what it actually is. So, I need to smelt 1 cobalt, which is actually going to give me a lot more cobalt ingots than I need. And let's see, I did get the tool rod, and I can make the paper binding real quick. So just make that, put in the bottom so I don't feel like grabbing that. So I have the paper binding, and I'm working on the pickaxe head right there. I have seeds for some reason. And let's see. I don't think there's anything in there. Yeah, nothing. Nothing in the smeltery, that's good. Okay, so I think that's everything I want. So let's see, that'll be a new pickaxe, a hammer. And actually, I'm gonna have the hammer there, sword there, have the pickaxe here. Not gonna have you out most of the time. Or you know what? While you oh, you already melted. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, because it's night and I do want to show off trees very soon, I don't feel like dealing with a bunch of skeletons. Good thing about this, the axe that I just made, it'll make clearing this forest to be livable much faster and easier, meaning I can pretty much just make a house any size I want with with just accounting into the dirt, which I can also make an excavator if and I might. Ooh, and I do want to make a bow at some point. Not this episode. So, let's see, I got my cobalt pick. So, boot, boot. Okay, so cobalt, paper. Let's see, I named that the Silver Smasher. Silver Miner 75. That's so close to the name of a sandwich shop that I really like, Silver Mine Subs. It's kind of cool. But let's see. So I have really. So let's see. Nope. This. Okay. So the original mining speed was, I think it was just 9, and then that bonus is from Stonebound. This one is already mining speed 11 by itself. So to compare, that is much faster. And technically, doesn't it? Yeah, it already gets a small bonus from Stonebound. So whenever that gets lower durability, it starts going faster. So I'm gonna put the princess pick back in here. It's just a hullabaloo of random stuff. Okay, and that's 1 ingot. So I'm gonna go ahead and make that. Oh, that's a hammer, not an ingot. You're an ingot. So sort that. So I have a bunch of hammers, or a bunch of tools, not just hammers. And first thing I'm gonna do is, okay, that was a poor example because I didn't trust myself to kill him in time. So, also, see, just 1 hit, and there goes the tree. Now, I won't cut down all the trees around me, obviously, but gonna cut down quite a few so that I can get a little more wood and get a little more space to work in. Then I think I will do some mining with the hammer off camera. I'm gonna do a little strip mining because I did actually find some diamonds while I was in the nether. I found a nether fortress and I was exploring a little and I found 2 diamonds in a chest. But I really want more diamonds so that I can start like putting chunk loaders where I need them. Because technically I can do some chunk loaders, and I probably will before I go mining, so that those ender lily seeds grow. But I really am hurting in diamonds, and I'm wanting to start making a house with a bunch of automation, and especially some of the higher level automations from like Buildcraft, and I'm thinking I might try logistics pipes out. Not sure if I'm gonna go with logistics pipes or oh yeah, that's another ability of the rapier. You can go like this. Just right click and you jump backwards. It's actually not usually very useful, but it's kind of useful like against creepers. It can help you get back a little faster. So come in, swing, and then get away, get away, get away, get away. So yeah, there's that. But just gonna collect some wood while I finish up rambling. And I'm thinking I'll see you guys in the next episode. See anything else? I think that's about it. I'm gonna plant this seed and then I'm gonna say goodbye. So, bye.